Hey y'all, got something really cool for you guys here today. We are kicking off Age of Worms. We had a session 0 where we built our characters, talked about the world a little bit. If you want to watch that, it's in there. But this is session 1. We are jumping right into the adventure. Let's see what happens with Miller, Girk, and Vandalore. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Let's do it.
Hey, so when we last left our adventurers, they had learned about some other adventurers from the Free City coming exploring the cairns in Diamond Lake, searching for riches, and they thought to themselves, "Hey, we live here. We know this place better than anybody. Why can't we do this same thing?" And so they had laid plans to go to a little-known cairn to the outside world called the Whispering Cairn, which they knew is pretty unexplored, and they thought maybe they can find some things in there. Our bugbear Girk got into a wrestling match with the bartender of the Feral Dog and was defeated handedly, but gained some respect, I'd like to think. You know, I'd like to think that's what he really won. The real treasure is the friendships made along the way. He was assaulted. Also, poor Girk was assaulted by a band of children on his way home, to no avail. He scared them off with his bugbear ways. The other two adventurers went back to their apartments with sleep. Girk went to his mother's house to rest for the night. Had a good little conversation with her. We won't go back through it. You can watch it if you want. And that's where we're picking up today. You guys hear the roosters crowing or the town bell ringing, whatever happens in this town, it'll wake you guys up this next morning. We'll start with the two in the apartment since you guys are already together. What are you guys doing this morning? Where did you make plans to meet up the next day? I don't remember. You don't remember making a new place up.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll
meet back
get
at the
up
bar
and,
we originally start, try to get some food in before we
Yep.
go out.
Girk, your mother wakes you up in your residence. Like, Girk, honey, it's daylight.
What? Huh? What?
Time to
What
wake
time?
up.
What
I
time?
think
What time is it?
it's time to wake up. I think you're supposed to go meet your friends at the Feral Dog.
Thanks, Mom. Can I have my halberd that my dad supposedly left with me?
Yes, actually, and I took the liberty last night to, while you were asleep, I took it out to a blacksmith here in the camp and got it sharpened up all ready to go for you. You're gonna need a sharp halberd if you're gonna protect your friends.
Yeah, you're right. I need to make sure they're okay. Did you hear that horse? It just ran past.
Yeah, they do that sometimes in the morning as people heading off to work.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Mom.
Girk, are you supposed to work today?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Pepperidge
Maybe
Farm remembers.
I'll go by the mine on my way and make sure I'm not on the schedule.
Okay, that sounds like a, maybe just don't. Because if you were on the schedule, it was for a few hours ago, Kirk, and they'll probably be pretty mad. So maybe you should just avoid it today.
Oh, okay. And I'll do that, Mom. All right. And I take the halberd, and I don't think I would have a sling for it or anything. I think I would just carry it on my shoulder.
All right. I will say there is like some leather wrapped around. You could probably unwrap and make a sling if Gert would think of that.
Nah, Gert wouldn't. He would just keep it on there. Like, it's sheathed, but not hands-free.
We'll say that, it doesn't take you guys very long to get. It takes you a little longer, Gert. You two arrive at the Feral Dog before Gert at the center of town here. And it's number 3, this one. And you guys arrive. There's not many people there in the morning time. So pretty much one guy, one old man in the bar, and then the bartender. Same bartender as the last one. The white half-orc.
Bartender, we're hungry. What do you have to eat this morning?
We have stew, mystery meat stew.
That's all?
Yep.
Then I see.
Piping hot, though.
I'll take a bowl.
And you,
Yeah,
friend?
I'll take one as well. Go ahead and get one for our friend Girk.
Yeah.
Have it here ready for him.
And 3 ales.
3 ales. Well,
Yeah, I'll
here
cover
with the
cost.
dog, I see.
Aye.
What kind of ale you want? You want the top shelf or the swill?
Give me the swill. It's early.
All right, fair enough. And he says, to you, are you paying individually or is somebody paying for all of it?
I'll cover it.
All right. All that together will be, he does some math in his head. It's 2 silver pieces, Jesse. And I'll do the math for you. I'll deduct it from your character sheet.
Well, I mean, I
You
can do it.
have 23 gold, so you're not hurting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, it just take that down to 22.
22 and
And
8.
then
I
98.
got you.
Oh, you're doing
10 silver is a gold. Yep, and 5e.
Okay.
A few moments. You guys receive your stew, and it looks like food. You know.
Wow, this is some food.
Go ahead and make an investigation check there, both of you.
All right.
Yeah, Miller. Pretty sure this is some sort of like rat meat in this thing. Like not like a sewer rat, but like a woodland creature rat.
Oh, so like a woodchuck stew.
Yeah, it's some sort of not exactly as fancy as a squirrel, but
I
you know,
hesitantly eat it to prove that I'm of the people. what
it
I set
actually
out to
tastes
do.
really good. Turns out old Cullen is actually a good chef.
Old Cullen.
His name's just Cullen. I just called him. He's not actually not that old.
I thought you said colon.
That's it.
But a few moments later, Girk arrives. Girk, you walk in the door and you see them sitting. And I assume you guys are sitting at the bar.
Yeah, we got an extra ale and an extra bowl sitting there
Yep,
for him.
with an ale and a bowl of mystery meat stew sitting there for you.
Girk, I think I'll walk up and just not even question what's in the stew and be like, oh, food, thanks, guys. And I'll just start eating it.
Good morning.
It's good, Girk, but it's not Mama's home cooking.
It's missing a little something, but it's not bad.
Did you sleep well, Girk?
I guess. How was you guys? Did you all have a good time after I went home?
Fell straight asleep.
Yep, it was right to bed. Any
Oh,
more
I-
roving bands of school children?
Oh no, but I talked to my mom and she told me to ask one of you all about this, and I reach into my overalls pocket up in the bib, and I pull out my pay stub and I unfold it, and I said, "Will you guys look at this and make sure?" Mom said that I got ripped off, but she told me to ask you guys.
Do I need to make a check while I'm looking at this to
Uh,
realize it's off?
Yeah, make an intelligence check. It's pretty blatant though, so the check will be fairly low. Yeah, they only paid him for half of the work that he had done.
Okay. That's. I'm gonna sit and explain to him like, look, they took your hours work and then divided it by 2, and that's what they paid you.
They ripped you off, Girk.
Is by 2? Is that not a lot?
That's
Well,
a lot.
I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna take his drink. I'm like, you see how this drink is full?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna dump half of it out, and then hand it back
Oh.
to him, and then that's what you got paid.
They dumped half my money out.
Exactly.
Uh,
Then I'll buy him another drink.
Dirk looks. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Miller and Vanillor and just say, should I say something about it or just let it go? What do you think?
I think we should say something.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm not real good at talking, so if one of you guys will walk to come with me, that would be nice.
We'll both go.
Well, yeah, we'll let you finish your breakfast and your drinks.
Colin
and we'll
hands
head
you
that way.
another ale, Gert, and you go to hand him payment for it. And he's been listening to this whole conversation. He's got like a sad look on his face, and he just like motions for you to just keep the money.
And I hold it out and I go, oh, okay. Thanks. Do you want to come with us and talk to my boss?
No thing. Who would watch the bar if I did?
You can close it. It's still early.
Gert, I need to also make money.
Oh, you're right. I can't make a persuasion check.
He's not leaving his
Okay.
bar for several reasons.
Just making sure.
For several reasons. I'll tell you what, make an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, he just really don't want to close this bar.
I said, well, I'll come back and let you know how it goes, though.
Oh, please do.
Okay. And I get up, but I look at my halberd before I go, and I say, should I leave this like here somewhere so I don't hit somebody with it? No, okay, I'll take it with me, and I just walk out the door.
And Girk, you know where your mine is. You guys all know where the mine is. It is actually over here, number 11. I don't know if you guys can see off to the left of the map there.
I
Very
see.
left edge. You guys head down to the mine, and actually outside of the mine is your the mine operator and your boss, Balabar Smink. He's out there like going through some paperwork.
Balabar, hey, sir.
Girk, please
Yeah,
tell me you're not coming to work 4 hours late.
No, I'm actually coming to get the rest of the money you should have paid me.
Girk, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
And I pull out my pay stub and I say, you only gave me Millie was telling me about beer and ale, and there's only half a beer in here.
Girk, half the work gets paid half the money.
I did all the work though. I was here.
You were here, yes, but you didn't do
And
the work.
I carried so much. More than usual, actually.
Girk, don't make
Yeah?
this a thing. Just
I'm making it a thing. I need money for groceries to take care of my mom.
groceries. You got paid for the work you've done.
No, I didn't.
He looks at the other two. He's like, just kind of like with a talk some sense into him look.
I mean, what he's saying is factual. You are paying him half of what you should have paid him.
Listen, I don't have time for this. Let me see the paycheck.
And I hold it to where
No.
he can see it, but I don't let him take it from me.
5 gold.
say,
Here,
"Look," and I
here.
point at it.
He reaches into a coin purse and he gives you 5 more gold, which is how much you should have been paid. The other two would know. I don't know if you would know or not.
I look at Miller and Vandalore. Is this right?
I mean, we looked at his payment, so we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I put it in my overall bib.
And he says, Girk,
Yes.
do not come back tomorrow.
What does that mean?
Girk, you're fired.
Oh, because I wanted what I was paid?
Girk, you didn't come to work today at all.
But I've come through the past year and a half every day.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's
Sucks.
fine. That gives us time to go get your other your other paychecks, and see how long this has been going on.
It's fine. Take it up with the sheriff if you need to. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh, we will. And
Oh,
if
don't
he
worry. I'll
doesn't-
just I'll take it up.
He's
at
actually
your
an
house.
investor in the mine.
I know. I remember. I remember seeing you go home one day, And so I'll
He,
just come to your house if I need to talk to you about
He
it.
kind of waves his hand, and from behind him, I mean they've been back there, but about 20 orcs step up, like cracking their knuckles and stuff.
Not knowing what they're doing, I start cracking mine too.
I don't know if you guys remembered this about Belabic or not, but he has a litany of goons and stuff that follow him around at all times.
Let's go ahead and go, fellas.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later. And I
No,
just give a friendly
you
wave.
will not, Gurk. But please don't come back here.
Okay.
You will
You'll
be
see us
arrested.
again, don't worry.
You will all be arrested.
You'll see us again.
All right, fair enough. I can't wait. And the orcs are kind of laughing as you guys leave.
Fine for now.
So, Gurk, you're now incomeless. So, it would seem that this adventuring better pay off for you guys.
Well, I was about to say luckily that works out. It gives us time to do our things and go check the place we were going to check without time constraints on your current employment. Well, previous employment at this point.
Should I feel bad for wanting to burn his house down?
No,
Okay.
we will.
Oh, we will?
If it comes to that.
Make an intelligence check to see if you can remember where he went home one night.
Would it be a history check?
Sure.
Because it's negative
If you know
one.
where it's at, we are burning it down. Just gonna go ahead and tell you yes.
You do not.
It's fine. I've delivered books all over the city. I do know where he lives. I'm fairly sure.
Make an intelligence check. It just so happens Balabar is a huge reader, so you do know where he lives.
Are we gonna burn his house down?
Yeah, we'll see how much it's owed and see if it's worth everyone's time.
And Jesse, that would be number 10 right here. It's on
Okay.
on your guys' way out there. You pass it. And as you guys pass it, you're kind of like, right there's where he lives.
Yep.
Can I see? You said we're passing it.
Yes.
Can I see if anybody's standing there guarding it or anything like that?
You don't have to make a check there. There's about 20 guys there.
Yeah, funny.
Oh, we should probably not burn his house down then.
We'll save it for another day, friend. But we will
Okay.
not let this injustice go.
To be honest, I would probably feel real bad if we burned his house down because then he wouldn't have anywhere to live.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
But your mom's gonna starve because he didn't pay you.
Mom's gonna starve. And Greg just gets infuriated.
Does Gurk rage for the first time?
No, he does not.
Oh.
He's just real mad.
What's your guys' plan? Is it to travel to the old Whispering Kern?
I guess we need to go
You
make
guys
some
know-
kind of money for Mom.
You guys know
I didn't mean
about
to
where
interrupt,
it's at?
sorry.
No, you're good. I was just going to say, you guys know about where it's at? Not exactly, but you do know that there is an abandoned mine office near it, and you know exactly where that's at. It's about 10 minutes outside of town here. Not too far.
So we head that way.
Yeah, Gurk just follow.
And it is east of town. So you guys head through town here. You pass up on this top road. The company road is actually where you're going. There's actually a little, you can see it right there, 2 Whispering Carn. There's not a sign there for your characters though. It's not like a road sign. It's like Whispering Carn this way. But you
It's
guys,
just wide up here.
you guys head out, and about 10 minutes, you do arrive at the abandoned mine office. It's a wide monolith lined portal. It's partially obscured by underbrush and boulders, but you guys know where it's at there, so you find it pretty easily.
Nice.
You have a map?
You have not arrived at the Whispering Carn yet. When you get there, I got a map. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know if you had a map through the office or not.
No. No, this is the portion where you're just supposed to search for the code with your characters, not your eyeballs.
Yeah, can I make a perception check to see
Yeah,
if
you
I noticed
can.
anything?
Or if we were playing the old version,
why
make
do
a
I
search
see?
check. Look at that shit, dude.
I see it.
You look around for maybe less than a minute, and you do see, covered up by some brush, the entrance to a cairn, which you can reasonably assume, even though you have low int with that check, that is the Whispering Cairn. So you do see it. It's a entranceway about 20 feet wide and 20 feet tall.
Hey guys, I think it's over here. I'm just gonna walk.
So you
up to
all
it.
now see it.
Alrighty.
You get over there, it's kind of the debris everywhere. It isn't difficult terrain, so you moved a little slowly in it to get to it. Because the horse. Look how they found
The
it.
horse is back. Okay, bye, horse.
When you get up to it, are you going to clear the debris away?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Do I need to make a check for that?
don't.
Or
You don't. It just takes you about 5 minutes to clear the debris away, working as a team. Unless you're doing it by yourself, then 10 minutes. Natural light dimly illuminates a long hallway extending north into the darkness. There's a faint breeze that blows by that makes like whispering sounds where you guys realize how this got its name. It sounds almost like a sighing breath, like it's got to be a trick of the wind though, but it does feel pretty lifelike. You can see what little bit you can see in. The walls have like horizontal bands of simple geometric patterns about waist level. In some places they have like really good detail, but in other places it looks like it's eroded and hacked. And you can see flakes of ancient paint that's like a purple and yellow hue still cling to the wall in places. It lets you think that at one time this place was like a marvel to see. But there's a thin coat of dust that lines the floor as well. It makes you think that maybe no one's been in here for a while. And what's your dark vision? Let's see. Let's bring up the map, boys.
my dark vision is.
First map of the game.
I don't own a token. I
Okay.
have 60 feet is mine.
Miller. Let me see how far you can see. Gert.
Very far.
Miller can't see worth a shit. And let me take Matt's dark vision away, because he can't see either. Vision a 0.
It looks like my vision is right because I can see 60 feet away.
I
Yeah,
got
you
dark
can.
vision at 60 feet.
You don't. You're a human.
You put it in there.
That's because you were an elf originally.
Mm,
Reset fog of war. There you go. Now it's proper.
He must be an elf. Just in
I
the
would
eyes.
like to renege on the human.
half and half.
He just wants the eyeballs.
Can I cut out an elf's eye? Place it to my eye socket. Gurk, you go in a little further and you can see just up ahead that it kind of splits two different directions, east and west. Also, make a perception check. You see right ahead of you a clump of soiled cloth, about person size, that's sitting right at the entrance, right in front of you, almost.
Oh, hey guys, do you see that?
I can't
I
see
can't see anything, brother.
Oh, do you all have torches or anything? Here, I think I might have a torch.
I don't.
They both do.
Yeah, I do.
I do not.
You do have
Can
some
you see
torches.
now?
You give both of them a torch, and I'll. Do I not have the torch module active?
I lit one.
Oh, they don't have them in their inventory. So let
They
me
should
give
be
you
able to
guys
see from me
both a
though, right?
torch.
Well, he can see off of his torch.
Were you giving them a torch?
I was just lighting one. I don't.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you guys want a torch? I can give you some. I have a couple.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need one.
Yeah, I'll give each of them a torch.
Okay. Let me give them a torch here. Let me search in the
Sorry,
items SRD.
I didn't think about it. I can just kind of see.
Dirk's low
Also,
went.
I found out through one of the games I was running, Jeremiah, that if you just drag something off of my character sheet onto theirs, it'll copy it over.
And to let you guys know how to light a torch, right click your character, and then in the top left there's like a little flame and it is lit. So you guys can all see pretty well in here now. You guys all see the same thing that Girk sees now, this little clump of cloth.
Is it lit when there's a line through it?
If you can see,
Yeah.
it's lit. Yeah.
Well, no, we were able to see because of Girk's torch. As soon as you did that, we were able to see.
You can see because your own torch now. The line through it means you just don't have any more torches.
Okay.
Where do you guys think that is? And I point at the soiled cloth. Did you say? And that's me saying I don't have good investigation, so I'm going
Like I
to back
said,
up
all
and let
this-
one of you guys do it.
All this, there is a bunch of dust on the ground. You do see like a couple marks here and there. But
Does
you
it
see
look
that.
like? Does it look like there's any footprints or any kind of track spread
Make
at
a
all?
survival check.
Okay. That's stealth. Oops. Survival.
I mean, you see tracks, but you don't know. You can't with that roll. You can't tell how old they are and what they are or anything like that.
Okay. There might have been some people through here, but it could have been a long time ago, I guess. I don't know.
Everybody that can see that, that cloth, make a intelligence check.
If it has a marker, an indication on the map, I do not see it.
There's not one.
Oh, okay.
It's like right here in front of us.
Yeah, it's just like right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Investigation.
Yeah. Or if you want to actually investigate it, yeah. This is a dusty old bedroll. Jesse.
You?
It's small. It doesn't look like it was slept on many times. It doesn't look like someone heavy was on it at all. And when you're like kind of almost relaying this information that you're finding, if you are you saying this kind of
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
you're figuring out?
Yeah,
Gert,
kinda just
Why
talking
don't you
out
give
loud.
me a history check
Okay.
and add a +5 to your roll?
See if I did that right.
Yeah. So you, with what he's saying out loud and what you know, you remember childhood stories. And the reason Gert got to make this and you guys didn't is because he's the only character under the age of 20. You remember childhood stories about a teenage girl who went missing about 6 years ago in this car. And, when you say out loud, you guys put this together, this was probably that kid's bedroll that had came to try to stay here.
Oh no!
Uh,
Some little. That was a long time ago. Somebody tried to stay the night in here, and the story said that they got. The car took them, but I don't know what happened. This might be their bed.
Jesse, also with your investigation check, there's like some whittling shavings around the bedroll that also seem to be about the same age old.
How long ago was that?
About 6 years ago.
Do I notice any, like, marks on the ground around it from...
Make a
Understood.
survival check.
I drew that too.
Well, Jesse, you see the tracks around the ground, and with that check, is exactly what you needed. Actually, there are several wolf tracks heading in and out of this place.
It looks like this might be used as a wolf's den.
Oh
How
no,
many do you
I'm
figure?
gonna.
I'm not sure. I will have to.
I would say more than a
Ref-
couple with that roll. You can't tell exactly, but
I,
but
I would
more
say
than a couple.
greater than 2 or 3.
I'm going to unsheath my halberd and like get it ready.
Or just like hold it differently since you don't have a sheath. You're just like, eh.
Well, you said there's some leather wrapped around it.
There is.
I was gonna take the leather off of it
Okay.
and
Okay.
and expose the blade. I thought you meant like the leather was covering the blade. That's how I took it.
I did, but I thought you said Girth would not use that, so I was not ready.
No.
Uh,
I meant like he wouldn't hold it. Like use the leather to make a
sling.
strap on it to carry
Got
it.
you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. Yeah, you unsheath it, and you guys see like a little bit of light catch off where it's freshly sharpened. You actually hear a sound in your head like ching.
And I'm gonna like twirl it a little bit, but do it really clumsily because I've never used it
Make
before.
a dexterity check.
Just straight text.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you twirl it. It's not beautiful, but you don't drop it.
It bounces off my hands a little bit, and I catch it.
You look like the Jedi kid on that YouTube video.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, you guys are in this hallway now, and I'm gonna click on one of you and see what you can see. And the only thing you really see is that this path kind of splits off left and right up here, and also you see the pattern, the bands along the wall.
I think I'm just gonna proceed forward, like cautiously, and I'm gonna step around that bedrail.
Yeah, make a stealth check if you wanna be sneaky.
Okay.
Okay. What are you other two fellers doing? And you guys can move your characters if you want. Just kind of don't move them too far without telling me what you're doing.
I'm gonna follow kind of just a few steps behind, but I'm gonna create a telepathic link with Girk.
Oh Lord.
And I'm gonna get to the
So we
edge of
can
this
kinda
hall.
communicate silently.
Yeah, when you get to
Yeah.
the hall there, you see that the western hall extends maybe about 40 feet, ending in a small marble platform. Raised about 6 inches off the floor. There's a strange, like shattered apparatus that rests on the platform. It's like curved. I actually have a picture of it. I'll show you guys. Only about a third of it remains. And there's some kind of arcane glyph about the size of a man's head that's been carved into the breastplate of the support platform. Let me grab that picture for you, Gert. I'm just gonna name it that because I don't know what it's called. Page, add image. This is the only one I didn't have prepared because I was looking at it earlier and I was like, "What is this thing?" I
Also,
don't remember reading
while you're
this.
doing that, I made Girk my background, so in case
Okay.
anybody's wondering what Girk looks
Show
like.
players. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
That's that little raised platform I was telling you about there. It's not like the whole place is raised. It's
Okay.
almost like a statue.
I'm gonna. You said that was on the west side.
This side, the west.
Okay. That's east.
No,
I'm gonna get
We.
closer to it and just look at it. I'm not
west is
gonna touch it.
left, east is right, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm my intelligence is 9
Just
in real
remember,
life too.
it spells we.
Mm.
We.
But yeah, I want to get up to it, and would I know that Vanillor set up a telepathic link with me?
I was about to communicate with you so that you would know.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Girk, don't freak out. But it's Vanillor. It's Vanillor. Shh, 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 shh.
Okay.
What are you seeing?
And I'm talking out loud.
No, I'm talking to you.
Wait,
Don't say anything. I can hear you.
okay. Still
Doing-
talking out loud.
Keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
I'm communicating with you telepathically.
I don't know what that means.
Just don't say anything.
Okay. And I just stare at this. I stare at this thing because he told me not to say anything.
Garrick, and this thing you're looking at, there's actually a check involved in this, but the DC's so low. I'm just going to say that you also see, when you're closer now, you see a few shards of like some kind of unidentifiable shiny black substance. It looks kind of like stone broken all over the ground.
I'm still not going to touch anything. And I still say out loud, there's something up here you might want to come take a look at.
I'm on my way.
And Miller, are you still at the entrance or are you moving on up too?
I'm gonna head up with him.
All right, you can move your guy. If you cannot move your guy, it's a different problem. Let me know.
I'm up next to him now, and I'm gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll point.
You all see it now too. Do you want to like check it out, pick it up, see what it is, or do you just want to look at it?
Can I do like what I do in Arcana or Insight? Try to determine maybe what I know about it, or
Yeah,
if
I
I
was
know
gonna
anything
ask
about
something
it.
similar.
You make an Arcana check. I'll tell you too that you see that you guys are up there. You see there's numerous glyphs and things carved into the side of this place.
Natty 1.
You guys are unfamiliar with this thing. It's you haven't seen one of these before. You don't know exactly what it is.
I was looking at the shards and stuff.
You're super unfamiliar with the shards. You're like, this is probably, if I was guessing, oil or a lantern. And the rest of you guys are looking at it like, I don't know. That looks solid to me.
So you guys don't
If you
know what
want to
that
check
thing
the
is?
other thing out, though, Jesse, you can.
Yeah, I'll be like, yep, don't know what that is, and trying to change my sights and be like, well, I feel stupid looking at those. What's this thing? Is that Arcana as well?
Yes. 19. So you know too. You can figure out by looking at these glyphs and things. You can figure out two things about this. The glyphs, they don't seem to be formed from a common alphabet. They're reminiscent of an arcane symbols that represent elemental air. And you do recognize that these glyphs represent names. They each refer to a single individual. And you
History
probably
check to see if I've seen the language.
probably recognize that this one's probably an important or high ranking member of whatever this belongs to.
Is there a possibility I've seen the language before in a book?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna relay that to them. Like this seems to be dedicated towards someone.
What languages you speak? No.
So important. That means valuable, right? And I just snatch it up.
Oh, you're gonna snatch the black stuff up?
No, the thing on the
You're
pedestal.
gonna have to make a heck of a strength check.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
It's huge.
athletics or just strength?
It's taller than you are. Strength.
Can I use athletics
Sure.
as I'm deadlifting?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's a competitive bodybuilding move here. Hey,
Oh, my back!
yeah.
Backwards.
Gert throws his back out. He falls on the ground, writhing in pain, and he is dead now. No, you can't pick it up at all.
Oh, that's real heavy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big it was.
It is real heavy. It's thousands of pounds, probably.
I got lost in your description of this. What did you say? It said something with the wind.
Yeah.
Jesse, it tells you that the glyphs that are carved into this thing represent they're arcane symbols that represent elemental air, and that the glyphs also are representative of names of people. And this one was probably someone semi-important. Gert, did you go over to this side as well?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Let me find that side real quick. Um. So on that side, it's not there
Rick's a wild man.
because I didn't. On that side, skipping ahead because I messed something up. There's nothing down here. We'll say you guys skipped that and explored this place. That thing was right there. Girk, on this side, don't worry about it. This is DM magic. About 15 feet down the east passage, there's a huge pile of collapsed rubble that blocks the alcove completely from top to bottom. It looks like it'd take weeks to tunnel through the density of packed debris.
Oh. Well, I guess we can't go that way.
Are you guys still being stealthy?
Trying.
I need everybody to make
Yes.
stealth checks at this point.
I'm going to turn my torch off.
Okay. Collectively, you feel pretty confident. I did notice you down here, and I figure you're probably going to move ahead this way.
I think my torch ran out.
Yeah, they do run out. They are timed.
I turned my torch. Well, I put my torch out.
Let me give you guys individual torches again. Oh, I'm wondering if Eric's torch. Man, me find torch in the items SRD.
Kirk, can you see?
Oh, I can see everything.
You see. All right, I gave you guys both torches again if you want to turn them back on there. I think maybe I messed something up when I turned them on for you guys.
I just didn't know with our adventurers stuff if that was given to us yet or not at the start.
If
That
it,
was my bad.
we drug the things in, so if it's not in there, then no. You guys see that this hallway ahead of you here? This is where that little platform thing was.
Oh,
Okay.
This central hallway opens into a large chamber with wings leading to the east and west.
you
Across the
guys stay
chamber
back.
to the
I'm going to go up a little bit.
across the chamber to the north yawns a 20-foot wide arch draped from top to bottom in cobwebs, so many that you can't see beyond it. You do notice an eerie green light that flickers from beyond the webs, though, casting strange shadows about the room. This place smells of wet fur and animal refuse. To the west, you see 3 short stairs that lead to a wide marble dais. Let me see actually what you can see. Yeah, you can see those. Huge slabs of cracked masonry and irregular piles of scattered debris choke the eastern wing. It looks almost like it is completely collapsed, possibly. So to the west, for a recap, to the west you see 3 short stairs that lead to a wide marble dais. But the end of it's kind of obscured by darkness. On the other end, there's some rubble down. It doesn't look like as much as the other rubble you'd seen, but there is rubble nonetheless. And this place smells like animal fur and refuse.
I'm going to say, talking to Vanillor with the telepathic link, but I'm still talking out loud because I don't get it. I say, it smells like wet dog in here.
Wet dog.
Like puppies.
What do you see?
I see some steps and some rubble and a lot of cobwebs.
Is
Gert,
it safe for us to approach?
make another stealth check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
But I'm proficient. Does that matter?
you're talking out loud.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That was all.
I'm
Carry on.
whispering.
Carry on.
I think it's safe. Come on up.
Can you think with your mind instead of speaking?
You hear silence, and that was him trying. Did that work?
No. No.
Okay, sorry.
Did you want to see how far did you go over through here? I didn't pay
I just got to like right here.
Okay. From right there, you can see at the end of that, there's a wide dais spanning the back half of the western wing. There's like a faded fresco on the southwest and north walls. You can't really tell from here what the paintings are. There's a chain dangling from the ceiling. It bears a gleaming colored lantern. No, it doesn't.
I feel like we're gonna get teleported again.
Guys, come on up here.
That's what you can see on the painting.
I'm gonna kind of try to get up through here stealthily.
If you want to see any more about the painting, you'll need to get further in there.
I'm gonna wait on Millie and Vanny. See, there's the stairs.
Did you go down the other direction?
No, it looks like it's blocked off.
I'm just kind of trying to move safely, just cautiously watching where all that webbing is that blocks off that area.
Do you guys
Just
want
like,
to proceed any further toward this dais at all?
This
I'm like-
vaguely reminds me of Tomb of Horrors, and I'm kind of like,
I'm like hold actioning a firebolt for all the cobwebs.
Or you could probably burn those cobwebs. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I don't want to draw too much attention at this moment. If I hear anything though,
I'm gonna like cautiously approach.
Okay, when you get in there further in, you can tell what all the paintings are. The paintings are made to look like you're in a big circular room. And there are different lanterns hanging in different spots. And clockwise, are you ready for this? And I have this written down. Clockwise, the lanterns are different colors. They're colored red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
what'd you biv?
Can you post that in Discord?
Green, indigo, and violet.
Well, the most
Or in your
important
chat.
thing about that is everybody make intelligence checks.
Okay.
Save you from having to think about it IRL. Vanillor, you recognize these in order as the color of the rainbow.
What'd you biv?
There you go. Yeah. See, I heard you say it a second ago. You knew it already without the check. So you're good to go. That was actually a figure it out on your own kind of thing anyway, so Matt did figure it out.
Guys, it's the colors of the rainbow. In
Oh,
order.
I like rainbows.
And also important to know, in this painting, the lanterns are all lit brightly.
There's no like physical lanterns in here, right?
No, it's all in a painting.
Okay. Just making sure. Well, that. Remember that. I probably won't.
Uh,
I got you.
what's everybody's passive perception? Let's see.
14.
13.
This in parentheses on
Yeah.
next to the ability on your sheet.
15. All right.
Oh,
I always forget where to look for that at on the
It's
sheets
in the
change.
brackets on your sheet, like on next to all your your attributes page next to each skill. In the brackets is your like passive.
11.
So, what did you get? Okay. Unfortunately, none of you guys notice. We need to roll initiative. You guys notice a small pack of wolves sneaking up behind you from the other side.
I was literally looking back there.
Will you make an active perception check then?
Oh, like I'm back there with a hold action. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't notice. Damn it!
Jesse is
Okay.
looking at his feet. Does not see them, and
I'm reading a book.
they are up on you. And now that everyone has made eye contact with everybody, they're snarling. And I'm not going to make it too awful on you. You know what I mean? One of them is going to get a surprise round attack on you, Jesse. You're the closest. Give me this one. He's going to run up. Nope, I don't want all of them. He's going to run up. He's going to attack you with a bite.
I'm getting attacked by wolf horses. I hear it.
9.
More horses.
You said
Okay.
attack 9?
I need to find a new battle music that don't have horses.
Which
Where's
mountain?
I don't see the attack roll or anything.
I rolled it privately, but it was a 9. Or actually, it's a 10. It's a 10 hit.
10 to hit? It
Yeah.
doesn't hit.
Okay.
I thought it was 10 damage. I was like,
No,
well,
no, no. And we will begin combat.
Miller's dead.
And Matt Vanillor, it is your turn.
Get behind me.
Vanillor.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. Push to the combat screen so everybody can see.
Does that automatically apply?
Possibly.
If you have that convenient effects module, you can apply it to them and make it automatically
I
apply.
do.
Yeah.
Convenient effects spells. You probably have to target yourself first, Matt, for it to automatically work. But, boom. Now you got it.
I clicked apply effects and it didn't do anything, so I was like, cool.
You got it now. I saw your AC just go up.
Yeah,
Right.
and then I'm gonna cast that and then I'm gonna move back
Okay.
behind Gurk.
Get behind me.
And it is Miller's turn. Need to add the combat tracker back there.
well, let's see here. I guess I'm going to try to move my full movement back 30 feet.
You will take one attack of opportunity here.
Yeah, I know.
8. There's 6 to hit.
No.
He misses.
And then going to nope.
Fair enough. You shoot a firebolt and it just kind of splits the group there and goes back to where they kind of came from. And just hits the wall.
Alright. That'll end my turn.
It is Self-Impassioned Wolf number 2's turn. Gonna take his movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is going to take a bite on you. Is a 16 to hit
Yep.
for 9 points of damage.
I'm down.
Oh no.
It is in passion. You are down.
Yep.
Unconscious. Is it this Impassioned Wolf 3's turn? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40. He makes it right there. And it is Gurk's turn.
My Millie. Oh no. And I'm gonna rage.
All right.
And I'm just gonna get right here and attack this wolf from where I'm at.
Gurk rages.
And Kirk attack. So nat 20.
He's dead.
Ah.
And what happens to him?
Very clumsily, Gurk just swings a halberd over Millie's dead body and just like right into the wolf's head, and pulls it out. And then we'll use the rest of my movement to get up here and body block Miller and Vanillor.
Fair enough. It is this wolf's turn now. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to make the return. He is going to attack you. And he has an advantage again on this attack.
Pack tactics.
Yeah.
Oh.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
8 damage. And
4 damage since I'm raging.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you need to make a strength saving
Strength
throw.
saving throw. Oh, I should get advantage on that since I'm
You
raging.
passed anyway.
Okay. And it bites me on the arm, and I just throw it down.
And it is Vanillor's turn.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. What is it? Wisdom
make a-
Who are
saving
you
throw?
casting?
Living saving throw.
Who are you casting it on? Or
This
which
one
one?
here.
Okay.
Top one.
Yep.
6.
Does not save.
What does Dissonant Whispers do? Tell everybody.
So Dissonant Whispers, you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction.
He has no
Available.
reaction because he has 5 hit points and he has exploded instantly. And it is Miller's turn. Make a death saving. Oh, look, there's a rage effect on you. A little orange thing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember where I rolled the death saving throw.
On your character sheet, right where it
Oh,
says
there it
death
is.
save, you just click the word.
Yeah, I see that now.
Oh my god. 2 fails.
Yep.
2 fails. Gurk, it is your turn. Oh my god.
I'm
Campaign
still
over.
raging. Protect Millie! I yell to Vanillor as I try to hit this thing with my halberd. Say 15 to hit
It hits.
for 12 or 15 points of slashing
He is
damage.
dead, and the combat is over. And good for you guys. You went and got some healing potions before you came here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that.
I'm
Or I didn't go. Oh no, I did go with him. Never mind.
I'm gonna go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
go-
take you out of rage, Gurk. How long does
I don't know.
mage armor last?
8 hours.
Is it concentration?
No.
Nope.
No, just happens.
This is the thing.
But just an effect.
Can I? Do I need to stabilize him before I give him healing potion, or can I go straight?
No,
to
you
healing
can just give it to him.
I don't
Well,
think
it
I have
dropped me
any.
to 0. So
I don't think I have any in my inventory. I
You
guess I
should.
gotta have it, right?
You do. Potion of healing.
I hold Miller's mouth open like I
We
lean his
are
head
going
back
to
and I prop
roll
him open.
potions of healing.
I don't see any in my inventory. Oh, there
It's
we go.
under
Okay.
consumables.
I looked at the wrong thing.
It was a good roll though. 8, and you're back up with
almost full health.
presumably full health on.
I mean, that's max roll right there.
Yep,
Well, close to max roll.
it was very close.
Kind of like that wolf's damage.
While we're here and we're kind of slow, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 of my sorcery points and gain a spell slot back.
Yeah.
That was a close one.
Are you okay, Millie?
I've been better.
Okay, and I'll just gently place your head down on the ground.
Have you noticed we've got a running theme where Jesse just keeps getting like our
Yep.
he just keeps getting messed up
True.
Everything. I do
every
great on
time.
checks. I do great everywhere else except combat.
And I'm gonna look around and see where did they come from?
And you guys
That
did
must
see
be the
that
wet dog I smelled.
they came from this east wing over here.
I am going to cautiously check out where they were. Do I need to make a stealth check or anything?
You're fine.
Okay. So,
Wolf jumps out and attacks you. I'm just kidding.
oh no, another wolf!
You now that you're closer over here, you can see there's a way through this debris.
Oh.
Then-
Hey guys, there's a passage. You want to take this way or go through the cobwebs?
I want to follow him.
Oh, I forgot. Yep. Let's go. We can go the other passageway. I mean, if we get to the cobwebs part, we can maybe burn those down, make it a bit easier to go through.
Am I big enough to fit through this passage?
yeah, you're small enough.
Okay. Or yeah, small enough because Kirk's like 7 foot tall.
Yeah, you can fit.
Okay, what's that? I'm gonna check this out real quick, and I poke my head in.
You go in and it's like a kind of like these wolves' den that is now empty of wolves. The only thing in here now are some humanoid bones, like piles. Make an investigation or perception check.
I'll do perception.
You find half buried under some piles of bones, an old leather backpack.
I'm gonna walk in and just
On this side, actually.
Scoop it
right
up.
here. All right.
yeah, I walk in and just
Yep.
shake the bones out of the backpack.
You have that. Now, when you shake the backpack, you do hear something inside.
I
What was
open
that?
it and look.
Inside, you see this an indigo lantern. It's elaborately inlaid.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Do
Inside.
an intelligence check.
Intelligent.
This looks nice, and I put it back in the backpack.
You're not sure exactly the purpose or what it is exactly, but you do recognize that it looks a whole lot like the one in the painting you guys just saw back there.
That looks just like one of the lanterns in the painting back there.
What does? I haven't made it in there yet.
I should keep it.
What looks like the painting?
Come in here and look at it.
Oh,
Is there,
it collides with at least one wall trying to make it in.
is there
Alright.
anything else in here?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, not my strong suit.
15 intelligence. Figure out what that damn lantern is.
Nope, it's one of the lanterns from the paintings. Like Eric, actually, with that, you find also buried under some bones on the opposite side a intricately carved armband of unmistakable elven craftsmanship.
Hey, this looks real pretty.
It has like a repeating leaf motif.
I'm gonna see what I can find. See if there's anything else in here.
With that check, Jesse, as you're searching through the rubble, you find what appears to be a marble index finger that has been cracked off of a statue.
I got a finger.
You said that was an armband, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just
This looks pretty, and I just put it on.
You go invisible. No, nothing happens.
I speak Elvish. Can I try to read it?
There's no words on it. It's just
Okay.
leaves,
Okay, sorry.
gold leafed.
I'm just gonna keep it on.
Okay, dokie, Smokey. That's all you guys
Okay,
find in
let's-
that joint.
Let's get back to these cobwebs.
Do we see any signs of that person that went missing?
You do not.
Okay.
But a reasonable person could assume some of these bones are probably that person.
Well, I was wondering if we would have found like a whittling knife or.
No. Actually, you don't find anything that would lead you to believe this person was here.
Okay.
I mean, short of trying to identify the bones to the person, you can't really tell. But you don't see any unmistakable evidence.
Alrighty.
Where are you going, Girk?
I'm going to burn these cobwebs. And I pull out a torch.
Okay.
Go ahead first so we can get through this door.
You do. You burn that. Burn those cobwebs good. Burn them real good, Gert.
Are there any spiders?
No.
Okay, good.
Wide
Go
stairway
ahead, door,
though
so I
that
can get
descends
through the
into an immense
yeah.
domed chamber.
Oh, gosh, there's
Hey,
stairs
hey,
behind the
Gert, I s-
cobwebs.
Ugh. No, I still can't move this character. There it goes. Yeah, you have to line up with it there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he burned the cobwebs, nothing happened.
No, they burned. You guys heading down those stairwells there?
Yeah.
All right, we'll switch scenes then and put you guys where those things come out at.
And I will say that I'm like not being as stealthy because I whipped those wolves' asses. So I'm like, oh, here we go, hell yeah.
Fair enough. Also, if you haven't noticed, I've not been too worried about it since you killed those wolves.
Daryl Girk's ready to go.
Hint. This is an immense domed chamber that you guys arrive in, with 7 short tunnels that branch from the room in all directions, extending some 30 feet before ending in rounded walls. At the end of each passage, at the terminus, I don't know if terminus, I think that means the end. There's a thick chain that dangles from a high ceiling. 5 of the chains bear colorful lanterns. 2 of them have nothing at all. Opposite the entry stairs, there's a bright green lantern containing what looks like to be a torch. It casts a weird murky light about the room. There's countless chips of glass and shiny metal inset into the chamber's domed ceiling that reflect this light, giving the impression of starlight and falling snow. The dome starts about 10 feet off the ground and reaches an apex of about 30 feet over the center of the room. Below the dome's peak, there's a large dais that holds what appears to be a marble sarcophagus. It's a milky white bas relief figure, humanoid, that rests passively upon the sarcophagus lid. Unlike the rest of the tomb, this room is completely silent. You can't hear the whispers here. And I have a picture of the sarcophagus to show you guys.
Yeah, let me see it.
Hmm.
Hey, Millie, look, it's missing a finger.
What is that
Yeah.
insignia around its neck?
Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to look at.
You should finger the statue.
I think terminology may be wrong there, but we
Oh,
there may be a possibility moving forward, but we will be placing the finger upon him, maybe not fingering him.
So, now that you guys are actively investigating this sarcophagus, the figure at first looks humanoid, but a cursory examination reveals that it's about 7 feet tall and completely hairless, and it is an indeterminate sex. Its arms and
it's like
hands,
me, but naked.
its arms and hands rest at its side. The left hand curls upon itself in a fist, but the right arm is placed palm up with the thumb turned in, and all but the index finger held parallel to the arm. The finger you're holding is also curled, Jesse. It looks like it would fit under the thumb. It is wearing a mat, since you mentioned it, is a scarab-like amulet around its neck.
Do you know anything about the amulet?
Jesse recognizes from the glyphs he'd seen earlier, this is another glyph that looks like it's someone's personal symbol.
Elvish?
No.
It's some sort of arcane language.
You can make an Arcana check to see if you can figure it out, Matt. Yeah, you have no idea.
My rolls today. Oh my god.
Does it say property of Gurk?
Hey, I tried to figure it out. Fucking.
Jesse, this is the personal glyph of some powerful elemental entity. Let me go to the sidebar here. The wind elemental specifically. That's his personal glyph.
Would I know if they're known to be at all reasonable or kind?
And also, you kind of relate this to something you've heard before. You don't know a whole lot about them. But the language you now recognize after seeing it a few times is Vati, which is a form of Auran. And the people who used that were the Wind Dukes. You know that. You don't know anything about them, though.
Well, I'm gonna ask them. Like, I could try to place the finger back in, but if the sarcophagus opens, it could be friend, or it could be somebody who wants to kill us. How would you all like to proceed?
I like new friends.
I say we put it down there and see what happens.
All right. Well, I'll place the finger back upon back upon him.
Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
It's probably well, we probably need to possibly get the lanterns in position.
I pull out that blue lantern and I say, "This one, where should it go?"
Vanillor, do you wish to take over the lanterns?
Sure.
I hand it to Vanillor immediately. and then
Vanillor,
I-
you do remember the order they were in. We won't have to. I ain't going to make you guys backtrack and go look. Let's say you remember.
Roy G. Biv.
Yeah, I remembered as well.
And it goes actually in. Let me get rid of this picture. This one on the right over here.
Okay.
So in order, the
Oh.
lanterns you can see that are actually here, the Roy G. Biv goes this direction.
And you said there's another one
clockwise from
missing,
this
though,
one. It
right?
goes over here though, Matt, to the right.
Mm.
There are some missing. Yes.
Can I see which ones are missing?
Yep. Let's see. Red is missing.
Okay.
That's it. Just red.
So red and blue's presumably
Red,
missing.
red, and indigo is missing, and you guys
Red and indigo.
currently hold the
We have
indigo.
both. We hold indigo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say, Vanny, what color goes here? And I go to the missing one where the red is.
Red. We don't have red though.
Red's right here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm gonna walk up to it and just look around for a second.
When you get all the way to the end there, you see at the end there's like a stone, a circular stone against the wall here. It looks like there should be a way to move that.
I touch it.
It does not. It doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna pull another torch out and light it. This might be red, and I hold fire up to it.
Nothing happens.
Okay, well, I'm out of ideas. I'll leave this torch here, though.
Matt, are you hanging
we-
that indigo one down here?
That's what I was about to ask the group. Should I hang this one or should we go try to find the red one?
I mean, might as well do it while we're here.
Might as well hang that one.
Who
Girk,
investigated that
come here and hang.
sarcophagus earlier?
What'd you say?
Chancey, with that nat 20 on that sarcophagus, after they hang that, I'm going to say you're studying it and you get a little more information. There
Okay.
was one thing I forgot to tell you about it.
Okay.
So with your investigation, it does appear that the sarcophagus lid is trapped if you would attempt to open it. But also just the way it's setting in the ground, you do believe the entire thing could possibly move.
I got you. So I guess I'll ask Girk if he could assist in either trying to adjust the lid or move the sarcophagus itself.
Okay, you want me to just give it a push?
Yeah, just see what you can make of it.
Okay, I'll just walk right up to the side of it and push it from the
You
side.
also notice, Jesse, that it's kind of like an arrow. The bottom of it is shaped like an arrow, and it's currently pointing this direction.
Which direction?
Girk, make a strength check. This
Can I
direction.
do?
Toward the orange lantern.
Can I do
Oh.
athletics?
No, the strength.
Hmm.
I mean, that's good enough. You are able to move it. Where would you like to point the arrow toward?
This one down here,
The red?
where the red one is. Yeah.
I hope this isn't one of those where you pointed at the red one and it sets a trap on us and we.
You twist it to point it at the red and nothing happens.
Then I'm gonna keep going and pointing at the next one.
That's where it was originally pointing. Nothing happens.
Then I go one more up.
This is the yellow lantern. There's a yellow lantern hanging from the chain in this tunnel. When the arrow platform points, you hear a great rumbling below the chamber. As the circular stone at the end of the tunnel rises up into the air, pushed up by a metal cylinder, it seems to arise from the ground itself. Seconds after it comes to rest, two thin doors slide into the sides of the cylinder, revealing a small empty chamber.
Hey, that's spooky, huh? That doesn't look fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and hang this blue one.
Okay. You hang the indigo.
Or indigo, sorry. Yeah.
We'll wait till everybody's ready, and then we're gonna figure out what we're doing. We don't split up on accident.
I'm gonna go check out this room.
Okay.
I'm hanging out with him.
What are you going in, looking in? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna look in.
You looking at just a small empty chamber, it appears.
Is there-
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girk,
Whoa.
in a
Hey,
absolute moment of brilliance, you determine
Girk's
this
eyes
is
light up.
probably an elevator.
Would Girk know what an elevator is, though?
Yeah, with that roll, Girk is elevator repair mechanic.
Hey, there's one of those little rooms that goes up and down in here.
an elevator?
Kazita.
Should we keep moving the sarcophagus?
I can go all the way around and just come back. That's okay.
I mean, yeah, we can. I'm down to try the other options.
I'm telling you, man. Tomb of Horrors. It sounds like elevator of death.
Yeah, come back and do I have to make another
No,
strength check? Okay.
nah.
Then I'm gonna point it up here.
When you point it away from the yellow, that entrance to that immediately slams closed. When you point it up to the green, like the yellow passage, another passage opens up with a similar small room.
And I'm gonna go ahead and move it to this one.
Okay. Which would be the blue?
This is indigo, so
This is
Blue.
blue right here.
yep. Can I just
Okay.
is it safe to assume that it does that for all of these?
No.
I was gonna say it's never safe to assume.
Um, nothing happens when you move it here to the blue lantern.
Okay. Then I'll
Uh,
move it to the indigo one.
unlike the other lanterns, though, you do notice that since you guys are focusing on the blue one at this point, the ceiling there seems to be a lot higher than everywhere else, and there's a chain that comes down from the ceiling, a thicker
The
chain.
chain comes down whenever.
No,
it-
it's just there.
Oh, it's just
always.
there. Okay.
Is it reachable?
Yeah.
Hey, should I pull this chain?
You might get covered in Nickelodeon slime. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know who Nick is, but I don't want his slime on me.
Does it?
Do you want to keep rotating?
Yeah, let's see what other options. Since we know this is here, we can see what the other. Let's check out the other variables.
Okay. And I rotate it to the indigo one.
When you rotate it to the indigo one, a similar chamber, another elevator rises from the ground here and opens up. DC 0 perception check. You guys see inside numerous crushed bones and moldy clothes upon the floor of this elevator.
I'm gonna say
I
we
would-
don't go in that one.
Yeah, let's not do that one.
Maybe it's the Indiana Jones trick. That's a safe one.
Very possible.
And then I want to rotate it to the last one.
Nothing happens on that one.
Well, what do you guys want to do? I can rotate them and put each person in the elevator.
We still have the chain as well.
My odds in my decisions that make me live are not great, so I'm
Swing.
going to allow
not-
this.
Jesse's like, let me check that blue one out. Go in
Let's
there.
not.
The
let's not
crushed
split up.
bones.
Let's not split
Oh,
up.
that's probably a good point. Yeah. You
I'm
want
gonna-
to?
I'm gonna go yank the chain.
Okay, let me move it back to point at the chain though, and I'll push it back.
You do so.
Do you want me to yank it?
Well, I was gonna say, wait, you're stronger than I am, so
I'm stronger than
Probably,
most
yeah.
people.
probably a good idea.
And yeah, I move it back and I walk up, and
We
I
have a-
look.
Do we have rope? We can tie rope to the chain and pull it from somewhere safe.
You want to pull this chain? Is that what's happening here?
And I look back. I say, "So just pull it, right?" As I'm pulling it.
Like, are you jerking it? What? Like, how are you pulling this thing?
I'm gonna get like a firm grip and just walk backwards with it.
Okay, you meet resistance at a certain point, and it just doesn't go any further.
Okay.
All right, looks like we're on elevator 1 or 2.
And now that you're in there, Garrick, this looks like something more to climb up.
Oh. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna start climbing up.
All right, when you get to the top of the shaft, there's a passageway.
Hey guys, there's a vent up here. Looks like there's a little shaft.
Talk telekinetically.
How far can you go?
How far does it look like I can go, Mr. DM?
Not very far. You actually see at the end there's a skeleton that lies in a heap in the floor.
Hey, there's somebody up here, and I'm just gonna crawl to the skeleton.
He's just dead there.
Anything on
Just
his
a dead
body?
skeleton. No.
Come on back down
Uh,
before something happens.
And that's all just a corridor, dead body.
Make
nothing
a
else around
medicine
me?
check.
Okay. Medicine is not. Oh no, I'm proficient in medicine.
Oof.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna drag the skeleton down with me though.
All right. Make a
And
athletic check getting down this chain.
okay.
Yep, you do it.
Ooh.
Actually, I want to stay at the top of the corridor and say, "Oh no!" And then throw the skeleton down.
You guys hear, "Oh no!" And then a massive crash as a body falls from this elevator, this shaft.
Turn over there.
You hear a
Kirk, are
bunch
you
of
all right?
bones.
It is a pile of bones that you guys discover in this place.
I just go, good one, Girk. You almost got us.
And then delayed, I'm gonna jump down from the chain and look at you two and go, "Rah!" Did I get you?
Scared me to death.
I found this up there. He doesn't look too happy.
The likeliness is uncanny.
And then I'm just
How's
gonna leave
Girk
the pile
look?
of bones there. And
Which way do we want to go, fellas?
did you say how does Girk look?
Yeah, I said to the Girk look like everything went well.
Oh, I'm fine. There's just this guy up there, or lady. I don't want to assume.
Gert,
But how did he? Why was there a dead? Like
I
what
think
was
this
up
got
there?
glossed over a little bit there a second ago, but I just want to make it clear that Gert, when you went in that passage, the chain did continue up as well.
Oh, okay. So I thought it just went up. So there's more above that passage.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna say yeah, he was in a passage up there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go up and see where it goes, and I'm just gonna follow the.
Okay.
As I'm like hand over hand going up this chain, I'm gonna look down and say, "You guys can come up too."
Uh, I'm gonna wait.
Gert,
Is one person falls off a chain, the rest of the people are normally going with it.
thin passage extends into the shadows of the northeast, perhaps 70 feet away or so. It ends in what looks like an enormous stone human face, its mouth open in an angry scream.
I open my mouth back at it. Ah. And I'm gonna approach holding that face.
Make a perception check. You notice several long scratch marks in the floor, as if something had been pushed away from the face toward the shaft.
Okay,
I
I
was trying
am
to
going
stop.
to. I'm gonna hunker down and try to like be real sneaky.
And you're gonna approach the face.
Yes. Do I need to make a stealth check?
No.
Okay.
You need to make another. You need to make an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay. Girk, as you approach, when you get to a certain point in the floor, you feel the floor sort of sink down an inch. The face becomes animated, and a terrible wind erupts from its wailing mouth. At the same time, its eyes spin with hypnotic, illusory patterns in all the colors of the rainbow that correspond to the lanterns in the chamber below. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You do succeed. You feel yourself start to freeze in place, but you fight it off.
Can I flavor it as Girk being too dumb to be hypnotized?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you are now fighting against a strong wind as well. You need to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
You are, as a large creature, you do still save. For now.
I guess I'm gonna. Can I fight the wind and keep moving forward?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Uh, you make it forward about 10 more feet. You need to make another Constitution save.
And I'm telling Vanillor what's going on as I'm doing this. I'm getting blown around.
You do continue to fight against this, and you're inching ever closer. Do you want to continue forward again?
Yeah, I want to keep going.
All right, make another con save. You are blown back out of the shaft and into the vertical shaft. And you need to make a dexterity save to try to grab the chain to prevent from falling.
It's an 11.
You attempt to grab the chain and are unsuccessful. You're going to fall to the floor below in front of Miller and Vanillor. Going to take 13 points of damage.
Can I rage on my way down? Just, oh no! And just
Yeah.
get mad that I fell.
You can.
Yep. So to make that
Make 'em-
6 points.
Yeah, you can rage. Hell.
I'm like,
Skyrocket. So you take
God damn it! And I fall.
6 points of damage.
Gurk, are you all right?
No, that hurt.
What were you doing up there?
There's some face tried to blow me.
Oh, let's not go back up there then.
I think I can make it if I try again.
Dirk,
Let's not.
as potentially the worst person to have seen what you saw, make an intelligence check for me.
Would it be history or anything, or just straight intelligence?
Just flat out it. And let's pray for the best, honestly.
Can I do it at advantage because I just saw it?
Yep.
No. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let me make another
Oh
one.
god.
It'd really be great if this worked.
Oh god.
Okay. So by what you saw in the eyes of the stone face trap and what you see in this chamber, when you fell, you hit your head and you kind of walk around in a daze and something like clicks inside you and you're like, I believe that if all these lanterns are lit, that trap will be deactivated.
There was lights in that thing's eyes, and it matched the same lights here. That might make the face not want to blow everybody.
Yes. You guys take a few minutes to decipher what was just said to you. But you do understand how to deactivate this trap. What do you guys want to do now?
So we still need the red one, right?
Yeah, we're still a lantern short. Is there an extra? I'm trying to think. Is it the only other passage that there was before this? Is the one that was blocked off?
Right. Pretty much the only passages you guys have seen that are viable are one of these elevators at this point.
Do you guys want to go on the first elevator?
Think we should do the bony elevator.
No. I'm thinking that might be a bad option, but I can't be certain.
It's up to the group. That's just my input. We can do the first one, and I'm gonna walk over and just get ready to push it wherever they say.
I'm like, I guess I'll go with Vanillor, and we'll go with the first one.
So the
Okay,
first one
yeah.
you guys discovered was the yellow one,
Yep.
which is this one up here.
And I'll move a sarcophagus up that way.
When you do, the same thing happens. The stone is lifted and the chamber is revealed.
Well,
Now,
let's go, I guess.
do we need to leave somebody here to possibly turn it back to yellow if this somehow resets, or how should we
I guess it
approach
depends on
this?
if we're strong enough to move it.
Well, I guess you guys go, and I'll move it back in case it resets. I'm the only one strong enough, I think.
I'm like, ah,
The conundrum of splitting the party.
yeah. Uh,
Now I'm going to sit down with my back up
Well-
against it while you guys are deciding because Gurk is hurt.
yeah.
The blue one had the bones, right?
Right.
Or the
Well,
bottle.
Crushed
well,
bones
if we-
inside.
the issue is if we leave Gurk and we both die, he's just gonna wait here and die alone. Because then nobody will talk to him. So no matter what, the
We might
three
as
of
well
us
just all
going
go.
is gonna be the same thing.
All right, let's go.
Who all's going?
Okay.
Everybody?
Yeah, it's all of us.
Everybody.
Okay, so when you go to this chamber, it's going to be a very tight squeeze because Gert is so big. But with any checks, I'm going to say you guys can all make it in.
Gurk like holds his breath and like tries to get up against the wall as close as he can.
I'm
You
moving
guys
as
get
close as
in.
I can.
The doors immediately slam closed, and you feel yourself begin to be lowered. Lowered and
Maybe-
lowered and lowered.
Lower.
Deeper
Maybe one of us should have stayed.
into the terror that waits below.
Oh God.
While I activate the scene.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm glad there's no horses in here.
Just waiting for the Kumte music to start in and be like, we're all dead.
Oh God.
This is where you guys pop out. Pop off, as they say in the biz. This place you guys pop out in, the walls here are covered in a bas relief images similar to the slender figure above on the sarcophagus lid. There's nearly a dozen androgynous hairless humanoids stand in poses of difference, almost like they're paying homage to the viewer. Many of them extend their hands in adoration, their faces awash with adulation. Several of the statues lack arms, hands, heads, etc. Like they've been hacked off. About 15 feet to the south, a dark passage extends from an elaborately carved arc. Only a little of this hallway is visible, however, as a large stone block obscures most of the passage. The block's about 10 feet wide and about 2 feet deep, 8 feet tall. Nearly seals off the entire passage to the south. And you do notice above the block, there's like a hole in the ceiling about the same size.
Can I attempt to push it over?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Now I'm gonna ask you because I have a feature called Powerful Build. When you count as one size larger, when determining carrying capacity, and the weight you can push, drag, or lift. Would that give me advantage or anything?
Are you trying to push it over? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes.
Yep, you can have advantage.
Okay. Strength or athletics?
Strength.
Okay. $16.
You are not able to push it over.
With that, do I get the sense that it's like coming out of the ground or anything like that?
No, it's just sitting there, but it's just too heavy with that check push over.
And I'll say, well, I'm out of ideas.
Could all three of us brace into it and try to?
Yes. Everybody make strength checks. And we're going to add them up. This is an old module thing that I really like. We're going to add all your strength checks together.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just-
say his old modules. I'm pretty sure you could do additive strength.
Do I still get advantage?
14. Yes.
23.
Yeah. Dirk, you almost do it by yourself. You do push it over, and it falls into the passage to the north here. Underneath, you notice that when the weight of the slab is removed, the floor rises up a little bit, and you see a green gas begin to fill the room
Oh man.
from
Ah.
the reliefs in the walls.
I hold my breath.
Hmm.
And are we free to move down this way now?
Yeah, you can absolutely climb over it.
Okay.
And carry
Will
on.
you make that not a wall so we can get
Yeah.
around it?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's my thing. I just think nothing.
Boom. As you
Yeah,
guys
and-
leave, you also leave out of the gas cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Because Garrett was about to just start sprinting.
Yep.
it seemed like a localized effect that kind of like push people back toward the elevator. You know what I mean? Like make them run. There's curious carvings that seem to represent a stirring tempest covering the walls of this 10-foot wide passage. At every 10-foot interval, small alcoves flank the passage, and each one has an androgynous humanoid figure statue with cupped hands. They stand about 7 feet tall, and there's like a little bit of wind in this passage, but it's difficult to tell where it's coming from.
And are these the androgynous paintings and carvings and all that? Are they? I can't remember. Did you say they were nude and just didn't have any features?
They're not necessarily nude. I mean, if you want
just-
them to be, we can say
Well, I was
they
gonna
got,
say if they were, Gurk would
got
just
one.
assume that's what all humans look like naked.
one of them is. So Girk now thinks, well, this
They're
is
just
what
all
they are.
smooth down there.
They're all like Ken dolls down there.
Rough life being a human.
Kirk's like, wow. They don't have
Is
the
there any,
ding-a-ling.
like scarring on the walls, the floor, or anything that would show that like
You don't see anything on the floor now.
of the floor walls?
Nope. At this first point, you guys don't really see anything significant at all.
Oh, might as well just keep going.
Now, you
Any
see more
other
of the same
defining
at the second, but you do notice it's getting a little colder.
Wow. Glad I'm hairy.
At the third and final set of alcoves, it is unnaturally cold. Girk, you need to go back there.
Oh, right here?
Everybody,
Okay.
passive perception is not good enough. So,
You're having a 14 passive.
yeah. I think I made this enemy. Girk, when you actually, you're on the correct side for it. When you pass that, everybody go ahead and roll initiative. And I want to change the musics. Something cool. Girk, you are attacked by a creature that can only be described as a pair of eyeballs connected by a string.
It's so ugly.
And actually, the first thing
The
that
horses are
happens-
back.
And actually, the horses, you guys hear horses and don't know where the hell they're coming from. The first thing that happens to you guys actually is, Girk, you need to make a wisdom saving throw. Eric, you fall into a deep sleep.
Oof.
All right.
I don't see sleep as a condition. Let's go with
I think asleep is one. It might be with an
asleep.
A. Yeah.
It's not there. Let's go with unconscious. That's close enough.
You'd be unconscious or incapacitated, right?
Yeah. But you're asleep, nonetheless.
Right.
And you guys see this creature emerge above Gurk here. And it is Miller's turn.
So where is? I can't target it because I don't know where it is.
It's because you can't see it where it's at currently.
Okay. Yeah.
These horses are raging out.
This is what Girk's streaming about.
Oh, it says blocked by a wall, so I'm going to have to scoot a little bit forward. God damn it. Oh, damn it. I need to target it again.
These battle sounds just ain't it.
Still blocked by a wall? Even though it's...
There you go.
Whoa, now it's up. What? Now it is him?
No, it's on top of him.
Yeah, before it was showing it was in the statue.
Yeah, I just moved it.
So why did it move as I moved?
I moved it physically with my hand.
So you
Well,
could target it.
Yeah, no, I was just, I could target it if it was where it was before.
okay.
I'm like, where is it?
Well, you just kept saying block my wall over and over, so I moved it. Firebolt hits. And hey, bada bing, bada boom. It's dead. It's Firebolt. God almighty. Is Firebolt 2d10?
No, it
Or
crit.
crit? Yeah, he's dead. Now let's go ahead and change that music back, you know?
Girk's
Live.
snoring.
Gurk, you are immediately awakened.
Ah, the horses! And I start looking around.
We need this moment written down in history. We entered a combat, and I didn't die.
True.
No face beatings on that one.
These are level 1 encounters. And really, be completely transparent, it was meant for only one person to be able to fit down here, but how fun is that? The rest of you guys are standing around while one guy explores.
Yeah.
I understand.
But, yeah. You did that. Killed that guy.
Yeah, right.
Make a... This is a strange creature. I mean, this is really strange. Even for a seasoned adventurers, it would be strange.
Like Arcana or Intelligence. What do you want?
Make an Arcana.
All of us
I was
are
going to
just-
say nature.
Like I'm assuming you're
This
gonna wonder
thing's
what the hell
called
it was too.
a lurking strangler. And you know that they're usually summoned up by like evil wizards.
evil
The-
wizards.
Yep. I haven't seen a lurking stray. I've only read about them.
Thanks for waking me back up. I don't know what happened.
I'm not entirely certain either. I only know what they're called. I don't know exactly what they can do. Apparently, they can put you to sleep.
It was a good nap.
I'm going to assume for the name they can also strangle you. But
They-
that's just
they
a
can.
context clue.
They can, and it's brutal if they get a hold of you.
Well, you guys want to keep going down here?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow up a slight space, not too far.
Is
So
it
you guys
still
move
cold?
on down to this area here. As a
Is
dull
it still
gray,
real cold in here?
it is.
Okay.
A dull
know if
gray
that's
stone
strange
pillar
over there or
reaches
not.
from the floor to the ceiling in this large chamber, and halls extend to the east and the west.
Y'all want to check that out?
You do notice to the west there's like some sort of orange sludge that looks a bit like vomit protruding out.
Kind of smell it.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Make a survival check, actually. Smells like gravy. You think you could probably actually eat this.
I taste it.
It tastes like gravy, and you are sustained for the day.
Do I heal any?
No.
Oh, hey guys, this is pretty good.
Ah, floor gravy.
This is gravy.
You do notice too, with your survival check, that there is brown mold along the walls everywhere here. And you know that you shouldn't touch brown mold, and that's why it feels unnaturally cold here.
I relay that. Guys, don't look at all this, and I pointed out.
Wow, this place is disgusting.
Well, I mean, this is pretty good, to be honest, but yeah, that's bad.
No more cave gravy.
Aw. Can I wade through it and walk through this corridor?
Bathe in it.
You can. You do walk straight through it. The ceiling of this large chamber glows with what looks like natural sunlight, illuminating a series of work tables, vices, spinning wheels, and blocks of unfinished marble that identify the room as a sculptor's workshop. A huge unfinished statue of an imposing bare-chested warrior wielding a staff like a rod in its left hand dominates the north wall. The hairless figure looks similar to the other ones you've seen, but it's clearly meant to be a different person. There's a short red metal pedestal against the wall, the south wall, and displays what appears to be jet black stone egg the size of a small boulder. Also a gold glyph. It's an equilateral triangle with short hash marks through each leg that marks the face of the egg.
This looks real cool. I'm just gonna walk right up that egg.
Okay. Making
Guys, I found a rock egg.
what? The Arcana check.
Do one of you guys want to come look at this real quick?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Look, it's a rock egg. It's where boulders are from.
What?
They hatch from these.
I'll check it out.
Um,
Arcana.
just looking at it, with that Arcana check, the gold symbol upon it identifies this ebon egg as a personal device of Ogremok, a legendary elemental prince of evil.
This thing is evil.
Legendary
no.
Prince of Kindness you randomly run into.
So do we take the egg?
I'm not so sure.
Can I investigate the wall if there's any type of like at the pedestal, or if there's any type of switch it looks like it activates, or
I mean, there's ways to activate the sculpting tools in here, but nothing, out of the ordinary for a sculptor's room.
we definitely all shouldn't be in this room if we decide to take it. I don't think.
I'm glad you volunteered, and I'm just gonna walk out. But still look down.
Battlelore, what do you think?
I'm not so sure. I just know this thing stands for some evil.
What do you think an evil egg's worth?
Not my life.
Are you sure?
Oh, Jesse.
Yep.
That red metal pedestal. I hate to sidetrack here, but you do know when you look at it, because you were asking about it, is a material that is pretty rare and probably valuable.
Pedestal itself?
and it's held there with a wooden pole.
Does a wooden pole look like it goes anywhere else?
It does not. But now that you're looking at the wooden pole,
Uh-huh.
it is actually a quarterstaff, +1 quarterstaff. A
Uh,
finely made. What I should have said was finely made, but it's +1.
all right. Can I take? Well, I'm gonna try to take them both. I'm gonna tell Vandalore.
Okay, you take the staff pretty easily. The red metal thing is pretty heavy. Let me see how
Let me
much ye can
see.
carry.
Add
Uh,
a
let's say
quarter staff to my stuff
you
here.
can't carry it. I got you a +1 quarterstaff here in a minute.
Okay. Uh, you want to come back and grab this for me? I don't think I can. Hey, Gark.
Oh, yeah. Did you get the evil egg?
No, I'm trying to get this pedestal.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, you see, uh, there's an issue where you're big, I'm small, it's valuable, I can't carry it.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
Girk, you can absolutely pick it up. It's about 200 pounds, but that will be all you will be able to carry
Okay.
at once. I mean, it's just big physically as well.
Okay. So I would have to. Okay.
Like it's
Hold,
not
hold
a
my
weight issue for you carrying more things. It's just like this thing, you got to put your
my
arms
hands
around
are
it.
tied.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold my halberd, and I like hold my halberd out for one of those guys to grab it,
I'll grab it.
and I
Yep.
just like strong man, get down real low, put both hands around it, just stand up with it.
Uh, the only other things in this room besides the egg is there's like a tool closet and some tools.
Do any of the tools seem of an exceptional quality, or just basic used tools?
Just basic use.
Okay.
How big did you say the egg was?
Um, about the size of a small boulder, so maybe twice the size of a basketball.
Those things feel like encumbrances.
I get on top of it.
Well, it still fit in a backpack.
Yep, according to how heavy it is.
I'm gonna try to take the egg.
Okay. Uh, when you touch the egg, it immediately transforms into an earth elemental.
I drop the pedestal.
You drop the pedestal, and it barks out a challenge. Is first in a language that none of you speak, and then it just looks at you
Hello, I'm Gurk.
and it barks out. I challenge you to a duel to the death.
Against you?
Why?
That is my purpose. That is the only way I can leave this place.
This wrestling match round 2 with Gurk.
I don't want to kill you if you don't want to die, and I don't want to get killed.
I want to leave this place.
Well, maybe we can figure that out together. You want some floor gravy?
Make a persuasion check.
Please let us talk this guy into coming with us.
Let me roll him something here. Actually, what would that be to roll against that? His
That would-
will.
Uh,
Let's roll his charisma against yours.
okay.
Way out, you say?
We can try.
You know I'm like, he's right. We don't
So you
have
think
to
you can help me
duel.
escape the room?
Yeah, you know this place better than we do.
Hmm.
The room or the
Are
whole
you
cave?
sure? Because, and he's about to relay some information to you.
Oh,
This room was built by a great wind duke named Nadrak to honor the great warrior Zosiel who died on the fields of Pesh. Zosiel's tomb is further in.
That wasn't the team we just saw.
Nope.
Sarcophagus. Okay.
Yeah, from that you glean that was a fake tomb.
Okay.
yo, bamboozle.
Well, yeah, but so does that stop you from leaving this room? Is that what you're trying?
It's powerful magic holding me here. Yes. I need to know what do you think you can do?
Well, I mean,
Tell me now.
If we go kill the guy that's holding you here, you should be able to walk free.
Oh, this is a tomb. They are long dead.
Well, I
It is-
mean, it still has seals that hold you here.
We
Yes,
can make the magic disappear.
Your magic is powerful enough to break these seals?
Sure.
He looks at you and he says, Girk, and he says, show me your magic. Show me.
So I'm going to
Show me
hold
your
my
magic.
hand up like this, and I'm going to put my thumb together, and I'm going to make it look like my thumb is detaching.
Make a deception check. We'll go his intelligence.
Can I help him by? Can I give him advantage by like trying to distract him?
Can he give me advantage?
Yeah. What are you going to do to distract him, though?
It would just kind of like add, just kind of like add mysticism by like waving my hands around his hands as he's doing it.
So you rolled a 17, Girk, and he rolled a 16, and he goes, my God, dismemberment magic. You're a very powerful wizard indeed, sir. He like shudders a little bit. Oh,
Bow before Thurl Gurk.
he does it. He bows.
Yep, our good Lord Gurkinius is
Oh, the great
Bow-
Gurk.
bow before the great and
So-
powerful Almighty Gurk.
I will wait for you here to release the magic then. Great and powerful Gark.
Can you give us some tips on the layout, though? Like maybe you have some more information.
I've been
to
in this
share?
room. So I can tell you about this room. I can tell you that maybe you should check the tool closet there for something useful.
Yeah, I asked about that, but the GM said that was worthless, so I don't know.
The tool
Okay.
closet. You asked about the tools.
Open the closet, please.
I will check the closet then.
You find a finely made suit of chainmail,
Ooh.
which is
Is that
plus
nice?
plus one chainmail. I will import that real fast, like.
Could Gurk use this?
Real quick, let me make sure.
No.
Lot.
He can, but
Damn,
he
chills.
shouldn't.
Yeah. So this will make a great thing for us to sell.
Unarmored defense is better.
Not when it's only 14.
Yep. And
True.
neither of the casters can use it, so it's a backpack armor.
Thank you, kind elemental. What is your name?
Thank you for asking. I do have a name. No one's ever asked for. It is Artifunks.
Got the funks. Thank you.
Yes, great and powerful Gark. I shall now from henceforth from this day shall be called Got the Funks.
You ever heard of Bootsy Collins? He's got the funk.
And I've changed his name now to Got the Funks.
On a side note, once we get you out of here, can you carry this thing out for us?
Yes.
Awesome.
Also, make an Arcana check, Jesse. and Matt.
I'm gonna reach down and get another handful of floor gravy.
Well, these rolls tonight. The floor gravy is good stuff. What an odd thing to put in the module. Just floor gravy.
That is pretty weird.
This just doesn't mean anything. It's just there. Yeah. You guys think maybe you can get him out here? Get pretty confident.
You want some of the gravy?
Well,
Got the funks?
Your characters think you can get him out of here. IRL, you fucking can't.
No, I know I can't. As soon as the magic's gone here and breaks it, he's dead.
Nah. You're not breaking any magic.
I'm like,
You
I
know
think
what?
I've read enough books to understand how anchoring works. But maybe not.
Well, what are you guys doing now?
Have a good one, got the funks. I'm gonna go look at this room over here.
He kind of
I'm gonna-
shuffles his feet. It's real slow and awkward, but then like grabs his pelvic area and points his hand up. He's like, "Oh!" It's like he was dancing.
Good try.
I want to drag that thing out to the main room.
Does he try to do like the James Brown shuffle?
You guys going over
try.
to that right side there? This wide chamber. Let me tell you about this wide chamber.
I
The
wanna push
chamber's
that
so
thi- I wanna push
wide.
It
that-
must once have been the
thing out
living
to the
quarters
main
of an
room.
important figure. The large stone slab that suggests the shape of the bed rests against the east wall, under a huge bas relief of a robust, long-nosed, bald human figure with outstretched hands. He wears a lovingly sculpted, wind-tossed robe that gives him the appearance of a triumphant god. A glyph that looks like a stylized arrow marks an amulet worn around his neck. Wardrobes and dressers seemingly carved from stone walls look to have been ransacked a long time ago.
Well, I'm just gonna search around, I guess.
What are you searching?
Just through all the through the wardrobe.
It's pretty much all empty.
Nothing in the wardrobe or dressers or
No.
okay.
I'm
And you
gonna-
said
The
there's
bed is cool though. There's nothing valuable, but
anything under it?
no, it's stone. It's stone carved out of the floor, but there's like a wind on top of it that you feel like that's what you would lay on. Like the wind suspends you if you lay on it.
Oh, I want to try that out.
You do.
I'm gonna run and just jump.
It catches you. You do not hit the stone, and you are suspended there. And you, Girk, are healed to full life.
Oh.
Oh, this is great, guys. I feel like a new bugbear.
Remember.
I will sit on the edge of it. Like, hesitantly.
You're healed for 1 hit point.
Perfect. And there's is there can I depict anything from any of the images further? I look around at them.
There's not just that one relief in here.
Yeah.
And it
Just
looks
wasn't
like
sure if
some was decorated to be like some sort of god.
Gotcha.
And you know these people worship wind god, so probably a wind god. You're betting, man.
What's this big pedestal in this room in the main
That's just the pillar that holds the ceiling from falling in on everyone and killing them.
pool?
It's-
Well,
It falls down when you look at it. You guys are crushed to death.
End of adventure.
maybe you should go grab that large thing in case we need it to depress a switch later.
Okay.
There's only
I'll just run out.
one more
it up.
room here. You guys have not. There's
Yeah,
a
that
door.
was the.
You can
worry.
open the door.
I'm gonna wait till we're
Well,
all.
I just
ready.
meant mechanically in Foundry, you're able to open that door if you want.
Oh,
Hello? Anybody in
Oh,
here?
you open it up and walk in. It is a shitter that has not been used in centuries.
This is gross.
That's it. It's just, I just wanted you guys to go in there because it's shit.
So full gravy and a shitter.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well,
All
we
The
did
You
it.
don't think those two are related,
The
do you?
link has been discovered.
Do
Yep.
air people shit gravy?
I
Turns
don't think
out.
that was gravy.
Turns out. You hear got defunks from in there go, they do.
Oh no, God the fuck, why didn't you warn me?
It's pretty good. It tastes like gravy.
I know, I was tricked real hard.
Oh god.
What do you think I've been eating down there the whole time?
It's sterile and I like the taste.
Refuse.
Ugh. So now we had to figure out how we get out of here through the poison cloud.
I thought it dissipated. Or just didn't follow us.
Yeah, it just didn't follow us.
Will you guys not tell anybody that I ate air poop?
I mean, it's a pretty good
Please.
story.
You look over and Matt's casting a sending spell right now.
Telling the entire town.
I don't know why it keeps saying your name is Matt on there.
Mine says Gurk too as well, if you want to fix that.
Gert
How many
too.
people get to say they ate
Cave gravy.
cave gravy?
It's true.
Literally. From
You
a cave
guys
in
are
a cave.
You guys were mean. I thought you guys were my friends.
We are.
We
that's-
didn't know. You decided to eat it.
It smelled good.
Ah,
How
You
did
know
we
what,
get
Gert?
back though?
Don't be ashamed.
Uh,
Cave gravy was good. When you walked up there, Gert, up here,
Yeah.
it appears that when you looked in, that poison cloud did not look like it was there anymore.
Guys, I think the poison is gone.
It's not like an
Or you-
everlasting poison cloud or anything. It was like a
will you grab that large thing and walk it back to the elevator?
Yeah, it's in my hands.
All right.
when you went
let's
back to
go.
grab it, got the funk says, "Have you freed me?" I'm a freak.
Almost, bud.
Oh,
We-
I'll wait
Actually,
right
yeah,
here.
why don't you go ahead and try
I'll-
to follow us?
I'll get us some. He does, and he's blocked right here and forced back, and he says, "God damn you, Gurk,
Get fucked.
you liar!" He,
No, I will try. We'll really try. I'm just kidding.
he slams into the force field and breaks through. I'm just kidding.
I
That
was
doesn't happen.
kidding.
He can't make through.
We're just kidding. We're really going to try though. Just hang
I
out
will
right here.
have my
folks.
revenge in this life or the next.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to keep going.
Thank you.
I'll follow.
God damn you, Gurks. Followers, he says as you guys are going. Followers of the great and powerful Gurk.
Eat cave gravy.
Yeah,
I guess I will. All there is.
followers of the Grave Gravy Consumer.
You
Man,
make it
that
back to
guy-
the elevator
That
there.
guy's mad, huh?
You notice just right outside the elevator, there's a little button there. A little bitty button.
One of you guys hit the button. My hands are full.
Trying to get here. Yep, I guess I'll hit the button.
If there are any DMs watching wanting to know how to have fun, it said there's a very small chance they could talk that thing out of fighting them. But wasn't that way more fun than watching people fight a Earth Elemental?
In a tiny room.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can actually find a way to free him.
Better hope not. That's what he just said.
All right, so we ride the elevator back up, or
That's up to you.
Yeah, I get in.
I get in?
You guys get in and
Yep.
press that little button and zoop, back up top we go. And let's see. I'm going 2 hours 20 minutes. It's probably a good stopping point here. You guys think?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Episode title: Cave Gravy.
That
Yep.
way, you know,
It
we're not
has to
stopping.
be.
We're not stopping in the middle of any action. There's not a cliffhanger here, really, but I can make one up real quick. You guys hear Artifact say, "Ha ha! I fucking broke out. Coming for you, guys."
I'm on my way.
He slips and falls in the cave gravy.
Ah, this cave gravy is everywhere. I
Cave
can't stand up.
Episode 2, Cave Gravy.
Episode 2, Session 1. We're gonna get real complicated with the naming scheme of this. This is Episode 2, Session 1.1.
Star date.
2022. No, but this is the first episode was Session 0. This is our first adventuring session. We had a little wolf combat there. We beat the shit out of a beholder baby, basically.
To do homage to National Lampoon's call it Shitter's Full.
This episode is now titled Shitter's Full. Shitter's Full
You'll
of
find
wind
out the
poop.
last 5 minutes what makes sense.
Airbnb.
Yeah, if you didn't watch the entire episode, you're not going to get the episode title. So, you know, I guess if you've made it this far, though, joke's already landed. Thanks for liking and subscribing, all you guys that have. If you haven't, what are you waiting for, man? You made it this far in the video. You obviously liked it. Won't you hit that like and subscribe? Doesn't cost you anything. It helps us a bunch. Hit us with
Just
some
do it.
comments. Don't forget to check out our merch store, which will be linked in the description. We got some cool stuff, adding new stuff all the time. Got some cool new jackets just in time for wintertime. There's even a camo one,
Oh.
which is really on brand for us, I feel like.
Oh, 100%.
Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for helping us partnered. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Also, I personally would like to say rest in peace to Kevin Conroy. It was a huge loss to the whole nerd community. Really been bummed out about it all day, but things happen. You know what I mean? It's always going to be Batman to me. Without any further ado, we have our closing statements here. We're going to give that a go. Who wants to go first?
Watch out for cave gravy.
Cave Gravy. Cave Gravy. I don't.
Got a good one this time. Jess, you got anything?
I'm just still stuck at the Cave Gravy consumer.
This is going to be my new catchphrase, I believe, for this whole time. Is just remember, folks, drinking Fireball solves most of your problems. Casting Fireball solves the rest. Bye.
Nice.
Bye.